Today we're going to talk about states of matter. Now, last video we talked about what matter is and the components of matter, and now we're going to talk about a few individual types of matter. So if we look at these three pictures here, I'll give you some characteristics and we'll decide which state of matter we have. So, picture A. This picture has a definite shape and a definite volume. This state of matter is not easily compressed. So if I look at this structure, it looks like a glacier, a big piece of ice, and that'd be really hard to compress. So since I know that, I can determine that this is a solid. So part A is a solid. Now, part B. Okay, and before I talk about part B, I look at part A. We see how the particles are tightly packed together. They can barely move. Part B, they're a little spread out. So, there's an indefinite shape and a definite volume. It's in a glass, a flask, Erlenmeyer flask, and it's not easily compressible. Or we'll say compressed. And we look at this particle, and we could infer and look at some context clues and decide that this state of matter is a liquid. And we know with liquids, you can't compress them, or that liquid's going to go all over. So that's not possible. Okay, so part A is a solid, part B is a liquid. Let's talk about C. And we see these particles are spread out all over the place. They're at random. So, part C has an indefinite shape. And an indefinite volume. And they are easily compressed. Okay, so part A is a solid. Part B is a liquid. So part C will be a gas. Okay, we'll talk about plasma a little later this year. But for right now, we have a solid, liquid, and a gas. And what we're going to do for the next few weeks is talk about the state of matter known as the gas.